This is a good game. Hidden Deep is one of the most immersive games I've ever played, and it appeals to my two gaming fetishes: physics stuff and killing monsters. The physics stuff is mainly the ropes, but it comes around in a lot of other stuff. When I play this game, the world around me just disappears. The lighting in this game puts me on alert, and I constantly have my eyes peeled for danger. And I always move in a way that doesn't make me defenseless. But I am getting ahead of myself. What's this game about? What is the premise? There is a facility somewhere deep in the ocean that lost contact 681 days ago. And you are on the team that is about to investigate and I think re-establish the facility. The missions you do imply that you either want to re-establish the facility or scavenge anything useful out of it. It becomes apparent pretty fast why the facility lost contact. It has been overrun by slimy red alien things, mostly spiders and bat things. It isn't really explained what they are or where they came from, unless it's tucked away in one of those text logs I never read. The story here is really just some guy telling you what to do. No characters, no emotional attachment, just generic soldiermen and company engineers doing a job. No story, just vague hints at one. 10 out of 10. If it had item descriptions, it would be a Game of the Year contender. Gameplay. This is a 2D shooter puzzle game. The puzzles are the exploration, traversal aspect of the game. Calling it a puzzle is a bit of a stretch, since it's mostly just, you need an item to open this door. But there is a pathway open to the left. You should go there and see if the item you need is there. The facility you are exploring is built into a deep sea cavern, which means making your way up and down lots of steep vertical pathways. Which you do with man's best invention, the rope gun. The easiest way to make your game way better is to just add a grappling hook. It doesn't matter what path of life you come from. Deep down within every human is the innate desire to swing around like a monkey. That's why Spider-Man is so popular. This is where you start seeing the physics stuff. Swinging back and forth is physics-based, and there seems to be some calculations being done of the force that would be done to the rope. Since if I start swinging around on a fully extended rope, it starts doing some weird stuff, like parts of the rope start moving into the opposite direction I am, which is weird. One would think the weight of my soldier would stop that from happening, but maybe he's cutting for swimsuit season. So rope to swing over obstacles, reach high places or reach low places safely. The rope gun also has a zipline feature, so shoot the gun at a point and nail your end at your feet and then you can zip back and forth on it. The rope gun is a great tool that I never got tired of. When I think about this game, I think about the rope gun. Alright, let's talk monster hunting. Every character you play has at least a pistol, and it's actually really good. It shoots as fast as you can click it, and you can use it while rappelling on the rope. I love that so much. There were many cases in this game where I was just hanging and shooting at ground enemies below me. Next is the shotgun. It functions like a shotgun in real life, in the way that the pellets don't just spread into fuck when it reaches a meter distance from you. The shotgun actually kills things that are some distance away from you, like guns are supposed to. The assault rifle is my favorite. You can full auto or single fire, stronger than the pistol. The Uzi, like the little bitch version of the assault rifle, but you can use it while rappelling. Finally, the flamethrower. I think I used it only once and only to counter one specific enemy that sends a swarm at you. But yeah, it's good. There's also a crowbar for melee and you can use that if you wanna die. That's your weaponry. The enemies for the most part are these little spiders or the flying things with occasional special enemies. Like this spider egg sac that just makes more little spiders, the big spider that makes these flying swarm things, a spider that shoots acid, and the jump scare infected human. I definitely think the game would benefit from more enemies. The enemies are not hard in this, especially if you go through the map slowly and check every corner. The only times I died from enemies was when they got the jump on me. All my other deaths were me messing up platforming. You have other tools, the scan ball to scout ahead and maybe administer electroshock therapy, or get items from places you can't reach. Plasma cutter to cut some metals, and C4 to make new paths through the caves. The C4 is on a timer and I really would have preferred it having a detonator. That way if I mess up a bomb I don't have to blow myself up to correct the mistake. Now let's talk about some heavy machinery, vehicles and cranes. The engineers will drive dump trucks to get materials to where they gotta go, and this bridge maker thing, and this boring vehicle to drill horizontal paths in the caves. They also have to use cranes to put materials in dump trucks or get the vehicles from place to place, and like the rope and bodies, there are some physics forces working on them. It was fun to do menial tasks with the cranes and the vehicles. This is a co-op game, but I only played it solo, which means I would control all the characters one at a time. Doing it like that feels kinda slow, and later on the characters I wasn't currently controlling would get killed. Which is annoying, but at the same time it puts an emphasis on clearing everything and making sure you are safe. The gameplay is simple, but there's something special about it, and my head just keeps pointing towards the physics engine. It's what gives everything the weight and impact and just makes everything much more satisfying. Like killing an alien wouldn't be as satisfying if it didn't flop to the ground when it dies. Hell, it's even kind of fun to watch yourself die if you mess up on the rope. Simple, small, and damn good. Conclusion. Have you ever seen like Aliens vs Predator? The first one, where they go into a cave or whatever and then aliens happens and stuff? The experience of this game is like the perfect fantasy of that movie. Just some company man doing a job and then aliens happens to you. That's cool to me. Being an underpaid, jaded, minimum wage, disposable worker is far more respectable and cool than being the Sword of Destiny or whatever. This is a great game, and it's $10, which is a pretty good price. It's early access and needs more content. Like, I finished everything that's available here in 8 hours. Which, hey, that's a pretty good amount of content already, but it needs more levels and more enemy types. And I give the game... No, seriously, it doesn't make sense that the rope would sway around like that. At least not so easily. Like if you go on a swing set and start swinging around, the chain or the rope doesn't start swaying until the swing is like pretty much vertical. I think you need to rethink the physics on that, bro beans. Out of 8 out of 10. I just got back from a vacation in Tenerife. It was pretty chill, really nice, overall a relaxing and great vacation. But it feels good to be back and trying to get into the swing of things again. But January is gonna be pretty hectic. School is starting again and I'm moving into my new apartment. It's exciting, but also extremely stressful. Also, the video took longer to make because I got really sick and had to go to the hospital. Call me Uncle Brian, subscribe, Happy New Year, and have a pretty good day.